The Smiths were an English rock band active in the early 1980s. Their prime influences were English punk, glam rock, and post-punk music. Formed in Manchester in 1982, the band consisted of vocalist Morrissey, guitarist Johnny Marr, bassist Andy Rourke and drummer Mike Joyce. In June 1985, the Smiths released their third album, The Queen Is Dead. It was their most successful album and one of their most iconic releases. Recorded at London's Britannia Row Studios, the tracks on the album were more sophisticated and diverse than those of their earlier albums. There Is a Light That Never Goes Out was one of the most popular songs on the album and is considered one of the finest ever Smiths songs. The album cover was a central piece of the Smiths' visual imagery, a grayscale photo of actress Margie Clark taken by Chalky Davies. The album contains many other great tracks such as Frankly, Mr. Shankly, I Keep Mine, Hidden, and The Boy with the Thorn in His Side. The title track is a 7-minute epic that is one of the band's best-known songs and includes one of Johnny Marr's most iconic guitar riffs. The Queen Is Dead is often considered one of the greatest albums of all time and is listed at number 62 on Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Albums of All Time. The album spawned further successful singles, such as Big Mouth Strikes Again and Panic, both which reached the UK Top 20. The album was the third most successful of the Smiths' albums, reaching number 2 on the UK Albums Chart and number 75 in the US. Johnny Marr's jangly guitar sound was unique for the time and has been hugely influential on indie rock ever since. Despite its length, The Queen Is Dead crams in an impressive array of musical styles, from the jamboree of Frankly, Mr. Shankly to the tender waltz of Never Had No One Ever. To this day, The Queen Is Dead is held in the highest regard by fans of the Smiths and is still cited as an influence by modern pop and rock acts. The album showed the band at their creative peak, with Johnny Marr at the forefront of the songwriting. The Queen Is Dead was the Smiths' most successful album to date, and its influence still resonates in the indie rock scene of today. Although the Smiths eventually disbanded, The Queen Is Dead has left a lasting legacy. The album's searing desperation, finger-pointed observations, and unperturbed rock sound set a monument in the world of post-punk and alternative rock. The Queen Is Dead remains a seminal album in modern music and was a benchmark for many alternative rock bands who tried to imitate its sound. The songs on The Queen Is Dead feature the powerful melody of Johnny Marr's guitar and Morrissey's biting cynicism, topped off with stellar production. The album explored a wide range of emotions, from joy to sorrow to bitterness, creating a sense of empathy within the listener. The lyrics of The Queen Is Dead are still relevant for many fans as they offer consolation and speak of standing up for yourself, no matter the obstacles. The hook-heavy choruses accompanied by Johnny Marr's sharp guitar sounds is what made the band so beloved by many people. The brilliance of The Queen Is Dead lies in the fact that it can still sound fresh today as if it was just recorded today. Johnny Marr emerged from The Queen Is Dead as one of the most talented guitarists of his generation and remains an influence for young musicians.